Get you a little bit of steak. Get you a little bit of sauce. Get you a little bit of onion. So I thought I'd make a ribeye today, and instead of cooking it in vegetable oil, we'll cook it in a little bit of butter, or in this case, probably a lot of butter. But the first thing we're going to do is we're going to clarify the butter. Basically, we're going to take out the milk fat from it. So that's what I'm doing right now. Just melt it slow, and as it cooks, you'll start noticing the white cream come to the top, and you want to skim that off. So just keep on like a low flame until it totally melts. Then it'll start, you hear it start popping, and the milk fat will start rising, and then we'll just skim it off as it rises. So for my clarified butter, this is 1 stick of butter. Makes it's not really reading on the line for the bottom measurement, but this is what the cream looks like when you skim it out. So that's how much it had. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a little bit of the clarified butter, not too much, maybe about like that. And as you can see, they got some bits on the bottom, but I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna use my spoon when I use it for the steak. And we're gonna saute some onions. This is a little bit of the beef fat, because the ribeye I have is had a lot of fat on it, so I'm gonna render the onions down with a little bit of the beef fat as well. So let me get that done. This is half of a medium onion. And for my seasoning, I'm gonna add just a little bit of some Cajun seasoning. If you had seasoned all or salt and black pepper, you know, whatever you got. I'm not gonna use a whole lot. Just a little bit, maybe I don't know, 1/8 of a teaspoon or so, just to give it a little bit, you know, maybe a 1/4. And we'll just get this cooked until the onions are done. And the onions got a nice brown starting on them. I'm gonna add a little bit of stock to it. This is just a little bit of chicken stock. And I'm gonna finish it with the lid on. Maybe another, I don't know, about 3 minutes. I'm gonna let all the liquid cook out, and then it'll be done. All right, the onions are done. That's how we look. Like I said, I'm gonna leave a little bit of the liquid in. At this point, you can remove the fat if you want. I'm gonna leave it, and we just put it to a little bowl here, and we'll just wait till the ribeye is done, which will be next. Okay, at this point we got our black iron skillet, and here's our clarified butter, and we're not going to pour in the portion that got the milk fat. We just want the oil. So that's it on that. So we'll leave that little bottom stuff in there. That'll make it burn, so try to leave that out. So basically we got clarified butter, and I'm gonna get this heated up. Here's my ribeye, and make sure you pat it dry on both sides. And I'm gonna just season this with a little salt and black pepper. So I'm gonna go ahead and let my butter continue to get hot. Okay, I got the sides as well. Salt and black pepper, that's all I used. We're gonna take a little bit of all-purpose flour, and we're just gonna add a little bit to each side of the ribeye. Like I said, not a lot, just lightly dust it. That's all we're shooting for here. Try to get the sides too. And that's about it. Shake off the excess. I will get that ready to put in the clarified butter. And once your butter is nice and hot, just gonna go ahead and put our ribeye in, and we're gonna do 4 minutes. So after 4 minutes, I went ahead and flipped it, And that's how that one side looks with a 4-minute cook time. And I will basically let the other side go for 3 minutes. Okay, so that was I actually did 4 minutes on that side. And that's how we look on that side. And we'll go ahead and take it out at this point. Should be a rare to medium rare. I'm not going to check it because I think it'll be fine. And I'm going to go ahead and take the clarified butter, and I'm going to actually keep this. And then we'll take our onions that we cooked. I'm going to add them back to the pan. And I'll just basically get these warmed back up. And to pour on top, I'm actually take a little bit of white wine. Just kind of deglaze the pan, and I'll put this on top of the steak once the wine cooks out. I don't know, I find it gives it a little something extra. And that's how they look. Like I said, I'm gonna leave a little bit of the juice in there, but not a lot. That's pretty much it. And basically we just take the onion, the sauteed onion, and we just kind of put that on top. I think that'll be a good little lunch today. And the only thing I really use on it is steak sauce. So, yep, that's pretty much it. That's a ribeye done in clarified butter with a light sprinkling of flour just to help it brown. I find it gives it an excellent taste. And maybe a little bit of Petite Syrah if you like a really dark wine. It's probably the darkest wine I've ever tried. I mean, it's like super dark. Maybe I had that for lunch with it. So let's see what we got here. I'll cut it like right here. And we can see. And I don't mind a rare steak. So, you know, some people do. You might want to cook it longer. I'd say we got a medium rare. Just a simple steak. Oh, we got a good butter taste too. Definitely not the healthiest steak in the world to eat. But hey, you know, it's good. And for my steak sauce, I like this one right here, some Lee & Perrins steak sauce. It's pretty tasty. I just put a little bit like that right in the middle. So as you cut your pieces, you can kind of dunk them in the sauce there. You get you a little bit of steak, get you a little bit of sauce, get you a little bit of onion. Well, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed my video, please subscribe to my channel and hit the thumbs up button. Thanks.